Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Eddie Wood. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now at the plate, Jackson Holiday. Wouldn't chase that time. Wood, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a two-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And there's a foul ball. Man at second. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
This one in the air center field. Thomas makes a nice running catch. So digging in, Christopher Morel. There's a strike. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. White makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the DH, Eddie Wood.
Eddie Wood.
Chopped left side. Gathers and throws to first. Back here at PNC Park, here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Wood back to work. Cruz measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Slings it across, 1 up, 1 down. Max Kepler at the plate. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. George Valera, the next to hit for the Reds.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs. Foul ball there.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That misses the zone. Yeah, the count 1-2. That one lifted to left. And that is that. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. The line to kick the pitch. That one not close. And that's ball one. And a good eye there. The wind and the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. And a superb diving catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 99.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
Slapped foul. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Friedel stands in here, takes ball one low. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Fouls it back with two strikes. On the ground. To first. And that is the inning. Reds back here in Pittsburgh. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Jackson Holliday. Wood back to work. Backed off the plate that time. And a big swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
That's hard hit on the line. He's there. He's got it. One away. And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. And ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Morrell batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, and that is ball one. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That's through there for a strike. Morrell, the runner at first with 2 gone. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave one, and we are still scoreless.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Two outs.
2 balls, no strike.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. 3-0. The Pirates still looking for their first hit in this one. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Out to short. And that is that. Down in order go the Pirates. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Max Kepler. The wind of the pitch. Outside. Kepler in his 13th season, 35 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. George Valera now at the plate. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
All tied up here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Kepler over at first with one away. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Righty delivers, and that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, T.J. Friedel. And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes the catch for the out. And now the shortstop, Jackson Holliday. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. 2 gone now. Next for Cincinnati, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And takes low for ball one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Back here at PNC Park, here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman, number 6. Christopher.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first in time.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Gets it to first, and that is that. That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals to third. And that one handled. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Valera in the box now. Takes strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Bounce to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swings through that one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Smith-Shaw. And now Eddie Wood, scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nolan Shanuel. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air out to left. Friedel has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away. One out. Runner at second. Alec Thomas now. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So 2 down. Now a chance for Ryan Rocchio. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1. So runner at second, 2 down. Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit.
The designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Just missed. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Wood was clearly the hero in this one. A stellar pitching performance and came through to give them the walk-off win. Incredible.
Not his best day with the bat, Boog, but they'll be fine if he's dealing like he was in this game. Nice pitching and better luck next time at the plate.
Pick it up. I don't want hard, ain't did enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. New whip, got flick it up. Little sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. Till I drop down, then pick it up. They can't way up now. Got 6 like touchdown. Get hit like diamonds, bust down. I bust down. Caught stealing my stuff now. I can see me in a lot of these. Start feel like us now, way. So focus, head on straight. No new friend, dead on way. On Ray Charles, treat it like baseball. Knock it out the park, then slid on safe. Knock it out park, then slid on home. Reason no fight, can't do no wrong. These gossip, I just want private, came from bottom. I just want lobster, need my mama up in the bins, no stress, no problem. No comment, ain't really did half to rap about. You ain't never caught no, you ain't never sold no, you ain't never wait. If I really said everything, ain't did, I be ain't shit. You came from the basement, glowed up. Got capes on, hold up, stop saving. They don't want to be saved. Coming up as a kid, I was trying to be Jay, I was trying to be Ye, I was trying to be Wayne. Now kids say they're trying to be Reason. Feel good, still can't believe it's one of my shows. I figured I don't want hard, ain't did enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. New whip, got flick it up. Little sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. Till I drop down, then pick it up.
Solo. What? Your jaw just dropped, my pick it up. I got at least infinity flows, abstract, absol, infinity stone, end game for my enemy, y'all. Pin game, incredible hawk, big fangs, incredible heart, big dog on TOP, RAP, GOP. Wait, this is easy as winning the spelling, he's spelling the letter B. HIPHOPSADED me, man. Amazing grace, you made your bed and I made my plate. Did you thanking Benjamin Franklin, face to face. Boy, his stages, all of my wages minimum. Then I dropped the track, they made him feel me like a cinema. How about that? Now I'm just killing them. Grape so low, can't dig it up. Where your casket at? Look at my so fat, can't pick it up. Pick up the pace, make it. Your heart ain't strong enough, brain ain't smart enough, ain't hard enough, dollars ain't long enough. Promise I'm dropping the gym. You should
Pick it up. I don't want hard, ain't did enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. New whip, got flick it up. Little sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. Till I drop down, then pick it up. I don't want hard, ain't did enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. New
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Gabriel Moreno leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Step off throw to first. Wood back on a dive. Another throw over, and he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. Two outs. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Wood. The pitch. And that one pulled foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one fouled off. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season. And we're level. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Eddie Wood. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a double, 4th hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Eloy Jimenez now. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Throw to second, save. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, they didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Ground ball, left side. Fires across the diamond, and that's the 3rd out.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. So 2 away with nobody on. Eddie Wood getting ready to hit.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Two out, space is empty. And another ball. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professionals. And there's the third out. That'll do it for. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jake Fox. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already.
Man at first. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. 0-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Wood, in his 4th year, 22 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. Swing and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ripped to third. Zips it to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Mitch Jebb. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base paths. Top tier.
So first and second with one man gone. And now Eddie Wood.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done, drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Eloy Jimenez now. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
So 2 on with 2 away. Alec Thomas now. On the ground to the left. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Eddie Wood.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Here's the speedy catcher, Eddie Wood. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He has the best OPS in the National League. That one ripped. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Eloy Jimenez now.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
On the ground to third, might be two. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
No outs. Runner at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now. The pitch. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Eddie Wood. And ball one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Eloy Jimenez. The pitch. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
The right fielder, number 13.
One down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Heston Kjerstad. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called. Next is the designated hitter, James Triantos. Two outs. Popped up. Callahan makes the catch, inning over. Pirates strand a couple, but they're up 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Eddie Wood.
Eddie Wood.
Wood goes 6 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. Out to short. Watson tosses to first. One up, one down.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from
bottom of the inning. And now Eddie Wood. Woods Richardson back to work. This to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for two. One gone, runner at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jake Fox. Tying run at the plate. Runner takes off. Throw, and they got him.
very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by.
Up next for the Pirates, Eddie Wood. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded with one away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. To the plate for one. To first, double play. The old Lawrence Welk. A 1, a 2, a 3, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Wood had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Pittsburgh Pirates have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game.
2 outs, base is empty. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Eddie Wood. In the air, out towards right center. Snags it on the run, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Foul ball there. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a curve misses outside. And here it comes. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Yainer Diaz, the next Pirate to hit. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One down. Alek Thomas now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the grab, and that is that. So 2 away with nobody on. Up next for the Pirates, Eddie Wood. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And 1-2. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, right side. And the inning is over. Back here at PNC Park, on to the bottom of the 10th. And now, Yainer Diaz. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. And a sac bunt here. They get the tag on him.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised.